Hey guys, it's Freya and Charlie here. Welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to be taste testing and reviewing vegan mince pies. These are our first of the season.
I am well excited to eat some mince pies. They're possibly one of my favourite things of Christmas.
I think in general, like your favourite food.
I just absolutely love a mince pie. And we've got a few different ones to try. So we've got some sort of regular ones, some mini ones, some puff pastry ones. I do like the look of the puff pastry ones.
They're massive. And
some larger, more sort of open-faced ones. And they're all from different supermarkets. I think there's 3 different supermarkets.
Yep, so we went and got some higher end ones from Waitrose. We went to Sainsbury's and we got some of their, these aren't the free from.
They're the bakery section, aren't they?
Yeah, just bakery section. And then we also got these from Sainsbury's, which are free from Taste the Difference mini mince pies.
And then these ones from Co-op, which are just their regular mince pies, but they're just sort of accidentally vegan anyway.
So we've got a lot to try, and hopefully we'll be able to let you know which ones are worth getting in this Christmas.
Yeah, and whilst we're trying out these mince pies, we're also going to be decorating our tree, and we thought it'd be nice and festive to have a glass of mulled wine and bring you guys along. Let's get on, let's get some stuff on the tree, and let's get some mince pies in the oven.
Oh, I just realised we have some double cream left.
Ooh.
Vegan cream, it's the coconut collab.
Nice.
Which would be really nice drizzled over. As you can see, we haven't started decorating the tree yet. We're just getting all the baubles out and getting some sustenance before we get going. So I've got the Sainsbury's puff pastry ones here. We've heated them up in the oven and poured a little bit of vegan double cream on, and I'm gonna have a little bite. They are so good. They taste homemade.
We're going to do out of 10s for these, or?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10? I'm really looking
I love
forward
a
to
puff pastry mince pie. Let's get decorated.
Let's get decorating. So as much as we'd love to carry on and finish decorating the tree tonight, I am absolutely shattered. I think we're both just super tired. It's been a long day and it's a big tree.
Yeah, it's like about 8 o'clock and every time I look over at the tree, it's so daunting.
So we're gonna save it till tomorrow. We're gonna call it a night tonight. We've got the tree up, we've unpacked a bunch of baubles, and we are just gonna finish this off tomorrow, I think.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
We'll see you tomorrow, I guess.
See you tomorrow. So it's been a couple of days since we last filmed this video, and then since we last did the tree.
Yes.
It's taking us absolutely ages to get this tree done. Like, I think we got this tree like almost a week ago. It's got its lights on, it's got about 5 baubles on, and because we went away at the weekend and we've just been super busy, and we are surrounded by Christmas mess.
The place is such a mess. A lot has happened since we last video. One, we went on holiday to Cornwall with our friends. Where I also ended up getting a bit of a cold. You can probably hear it in my voice, I'm a little bit hoarse. But I'm doing alright, and I'm looking forward to fully finishing decorating the Christmas tree.
And trying the mince pies. We've got 2 more brands of mince pies to taste. We've got 3 more. We've got 3 more ones to try.
Yeah, we've got the Co-op regular ones. We've got the Waitrose free from ones, which are the sort of big open face ones, and we've got the mini mince pies from Sainsbury's to try as well.
So we've actually only done the puff pastry ones, which I think it's gonna be hard to beat. Like, they were so good. 10 out of 10. So yeah, we're gonna carry on putting baubles on this lovely tree.
Yes.
And having some more minces.
Next time you see us, it's probably going to be dark out on the tree.
We'll be shining.
So we're just about to start decorating the Christmas tree again, and we have our first mince pie before we do. This is the one from Waitrose. It's gluten-free, it's their free-from one, and it's vegan too. It's one of the bigger ones and on the more expensive side of the lot that we've gotten this time.
Yeah, I think these were $2.75 for two. They are really big, but realistically, you are just, if you get one, you're going to eat the whole thing.
Yeah, compared to something like the Co-op mince pies, where it's £1 for 6 smaller ones, that might last for more evenings.
It is breaking as I take it out of the packet.
It's very crumbly pastry.
I love the pastry part of the mince pie.
They've got more like open face and filling.
Yeah, but if you love the mince pie filling, then you're probably going to enjoy it.
It seems to me more like a mince tart than a mince pie. Anyway, let's see what Fred thinks.
Very good pastry. Very good pastry. I haven't had much of the filling yet. Saying that. That was good.
You like it?
Yeah.
Alright, you grab the camera and I'll give it a try. For the price, this should be the best one. Let's give it a try. That's really good. The pastry is really short and really crumbly, and there's a bit of a sweetness to it as well. And the mince pie filling is like a proper classic mince pie filling. There's lots of orange and currants and all sorts of stuff like that coming through. Really good. So it's a 9 because I really like the pastry, but like Freya said, I would have really loved a bit more of the pastry. If they had the full on top, that would have been really good. And they don't need to be this big. I feel like they're just trying to justify the price of them with the size of it. They're a bit hard to handle and they break apart in your hands, and just 4 smaller mince pies would have been so much nicer. The last thing I would say, these are gluten-free, and like, I can't tell. Often you get things that are vegan and gluten-free lumped together, and it's like, I didn't want it to be gluten-free, but in this situation, it's like, you'd never be able to tell anyway, so good job on that. These are really good mince pies. If you can shell out for them, definitely worth it.
We've got most of the kind of big, more basic silvery gold ones on the tree now, like this guy and these kind of ones, and I'm now going in with our more kind of vintagey, kitschy. We've got a bunch of animals to go on the tree. People always gift me animal baubles. I don't know why, maybe it's because I'm a vegan.
Who got you that one?
Was that you?
It was me.
It was you.
So some of my favourite baubles we've gotten throughout the years are the ones that are very close to different aspects of my personality. So I'm a bit of a nut for space and
Space nut.
A space nut. So I've got an astronaut and a shooting star and a UFO. And then of course I do a lot of photography and video work. So the camera, the gold camera, I really like. And a little known fact about me is that I was super duper into Rubik's Cubes when I was a kid. I'm really, really happy to have this to be able to put on the tree now.
And who got that for you?
That was you.
That was me. Personally, I love quite a full-on tree. We go maximalism with our Christmas tree. There's no theme, it's just like...
As long as the decorations are gorgeous, then they'll go on the tree.
Yeah, we don't do like reds and whites or like all blue, silver, snowy tones. We just get it all on there.
Anyway, enough about the trees.
You can never talk too much about it. These are the basic Co-op mince pies. I think they're only £1 for a box, which is a bargain.
£1 for 6. Yeah.
They're a really nice size. They're not mini, but they're not as big as the Waitrose ones, obviously. But this to me is like a perfect size mince pie.
This is very much like a classic mince pie, isn't it?
Yeah, there's no frills. It's just a mince pie.
All right, cheers.
Pastry's a bit soft, I would say.
Yeah, they've gone a bit soft from being in the oven. It is nice, it's got a good taste to it. Keeping in consideration the cost of the mince pies, they're great. They're the kind of thing that you would put out when you had lots of people coming around. Like, it's not, you don't want to break the bank buying Waitrose mince pies when you've got
like a party.
12 people coming over.
12, or like, yeah, even more. Like,
I think if you've had a couple of drinks at a bit of a Christmas party and you're after a mince pie, then these are perfect for putting out.
Yeah. Not the best, not the worst. So...
Out of 10? All things considered?
I'm going to say a 7.
7. I was thinking
Maybe
6. I was thinking 6.
Yeah, so very nice. Wouldn't necessarily rush out to buy them, but they are tasty, they're vegan, they're cheap. Cheap and cheerful, that's how I'd describe it.
Cheap and cheerful. Alright, let's get on with a bit more of this tree.
The last mince pie, and it's the Sainsbury's mini free from vegan, taste the difference, all of the above mince pies. and they look very cute. The little star design. For me, this is the perfect size mince pie, and I'm gonna try it. Tasty. A step above the Co-op, I would say. The pastry's better. You get 9 in a pack, but I think when you put mince pies out at a gathering, people tend to just have the size that you've given them. Like if you give someone a big one or a small one, they're probably just gonna have one. I gave the Co-op ones, we went for 6. I gave the puff pastry ones a 10, and I gave the Waitrose, you said, a 9. So I'd say maybe these are, I think these are an 8. But if I had to choose between getting the Waitrose ones, which were a 9, and these, which were an 8, I'd probably get these just because you get way more in a pack, so you get more for your money. So in taste, Sainsbury's puff pastry, Waitrose big ones, Sainsbury's mini taste of difference, and then Co-op basic.
And that rounds off our mince pie taste test. I think my takeaway, my conclusion from the whole thing is I still bloody love a mince pie.
Yeah, I mean, we knew we were going to enjoy them, so that was kind of a given, but it's interesting to know that the Sainsbury's puff pastry ones are the best, because I've never had them before, so that was nice to try something a bit different. And
they're really good.
Yeah, they're going to be the ones I'm going to be going back for. So yeah, we really hope you enjoyed this video and that it was useful to you, and like, let us know if you like these kind of taste tests, and what other kind of products you'd want us to taste test and review. So let us know in the comments, and we will see you in our next video.
Bye.